Today, we're unboxing our childhood, or at least products that remind us of our childhood.
We selected products that we remember, but some of you may have forgotten.
Let's do it!
I picked the smartphone Projector 2.0. It's pretty cool. It's like a DIY cardboard projector you put your phone in. Whatever's playing on your screen goes to this little camera obscura lens here and projects it onto your wall. I remember when DVDs became a thing, my dad started bringing home a projector from work and a projector screen on the weekends, and we would set it up in the living room and we'd just have our own little movie theater.
That's so cool.
It takes me back to a simpler time, watching movies with my family. This would be a really great product to have on your own if you were, stuck inside. Maybe it's a rainy weekend. Take your smartphone, watch your favorite YouTube videos, maybe VAT19 videos.
So I actually chose Duff. It's based off of the beer in the Simpsons show. In the show, it's a beer, but right here, it's an energy drink. Let's just crack this open real quick.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Give it a little tasty taste. Oh, that's delicious.
My friend group and I used to watch the Simpsons movie at least once a month. That is how we hung out. And every time I see this stuff, it makes me think of that. If we would have known about this, we all would have been drinking this energy drink.
Who's your favorite character on The Simpsons? That show's been around since the 80s. I remember watching just little bits and pieces of it, but...
Probably Spider Pig. Spider Pig does whatever a Spider Pig does. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. He's a pig. I mean, I think they're trying to make it look like beer, but in an energy drink sort of way, but it tastes really good to me.
And I'll let you know how it works in probably about 5 minutes.
Adam's gonna be bouncing off the walls in like 5 minutes.
Whee! All right, Miles, up first, I've got the Fender Guitar Amp Lunch Box. When I see this, it just brings back tons of memories. I didn't have a lunch box that looked like a Fender Guitar Amp, I had the real one. In 8th grade, John, Danny, and I started a band, but none of us knew how to play instruments. So we each just kind of divvied it out. We're like, I guess I'll play guitar, and John was like, I'll play drums. And then Danny was like, I can sing or play bass. Eventually we got signed, did a lot of touring through college and stuff. We recorded 2 albums.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Does that exist anywhere?
Yeah, you can find it on iTunes.
So that lunchbox, I mean, is bringing you right back. That's amazing.
Actually, I might use this to bring my lunch to work from now on.
So this is play dirt.
Whoa.
It's cushiony almost. I would want to sleep on a bed made of this. But I picked this product because it reminds me of being 7, 8 and hanging out in my backyard at my parents' house. It's really satisfying to play with, and you can kind of mold stuff out of it. It sticks to itself, but not your hands. Look at my hands, I'm clean. I would probably flatten it out like a mud pie and then make a little face in it. Yeah. Artsy.
Dirt's kind of like the original toy.
Oh my gosh, look how cute this is.
This is Funshine Bear. Care Bears take me back to the 80s and 90s, my childhood. I happened to have a Good Luck Bear, the green bear, when I was a kid. And I loved that bear. I'd take him everywhere I went. And my dad one year wanted to go on a cross-country road trip around the country. And we stayed in this hotel. I left my Care Bear.
No, not Care Bear.
In the room.
No, Adam.
Who knows what happened to it. I was so sad, Sarah. Fast forward until my teenage years.
Oh boy.
And I wanted my Care Bear back. So I asked Santa Claus.
You asked Santa as a teenager for
I asked
a lucky
Santa
Care Bear.
for a Good Luck Bear so I could reincarnate its soul or spirit or whatever you want into that Care Bear. And Santa Claus somehow on eBay was able to find the Care Bear, and I still have it, and I love it so much. It's great. It sits on my shelf, and it's the cutest.
So these are chopstick pencils. These are really nice to actually write with. I really enjoy them. The reason I chose these, I don't want to bring the mood down too much. Sometimes you gotta talk about your feelings.
Oh man.
When I was younger, I would always go to a Japanese restaurant for my birthday. My grandpa would come and he would always ask specifically for chopsticks at the end of it, and he'd write our names, everybody who was there, and the date, and then he'd give those chopsticks to me. A few years ago, my grandpa passed away, and it's one of the things I have to remember him by. I still have some of the chopsticks, so it really kind of brings me back to a good, warm place.
Yeah, that's sad, but that's a really cool memory. Very creative way to kind of like remember a moment.
Thanks for listening.
I also picked Hot Wheels. These are the mini Hot Wheels that we sell. Yeah, when I was a kid, I used to collect Hot Wheel cars. My cousin and I, we would always kind of try to one-up each other. We kind of treated them like baseball cards. Like how people are like, check out this new Ken Griffey Jr. baseball card. I'd be like, check out this new 57 Chevy that I bought. I also have this like really weird talent. Whenever I see a car on the road, I kind of already know exactly like the make and model and year and things. I'm actually kind of strangely nerdy about cars, even though I'm not like a gearhead or anything. These are probably more important to me than action figures when I was a kid.
Wow.
Sarah, what else brings back memories?
This is the gummy sea turtle,
Yeah.
and the reason why I chose this, it reminds me of when I went to Costa Rica in high school with my Spanish class, and one of the places we visited was a little town called Tortuguero. And it was during turtle, what do you call that? It's not birthing season. That's wrong. It's when all of the turtles hatch and you see the little baby turtles like go from the edge of the shore into the ocean. The running joke of the class was there's a 30% chance that we will see little baby turtles on the sea. And we didn't. For the rest of the vacation, all of us were like, there's a 30% chance we'll, go to lunch today.
I'm also very happy that your items that you picked that are nostalgic, both
Both were
are almost
food.
like a complete meal. Like, I'm set.
A meal for like a 12-year-old that got left for the weekend to fend for itself.
Up next is the shock ball.
Oh my gosh.
This is kind of like a hot potato type game where you activate it and then you pass it around and eventually it'll shock you. It's not dangerous, but it's not pleasant. This reminds me of something I did, and I don't recommend doing this. I was a dumb kid. My cousin and I used to jump on the trampoline pretty much all summer. We came up with all sorts of games. One of them was dodgeball. We ramped it up a little bit. I also had a dog, and we had an electric fence for that dog.
Oh no.
We took the dog collar and put it on the thrower's ankle. So the thrower was off the trampoline trying to hit the person on the trampoline. And then if the person on the trampoline caught the ball, they weren't out, they got to throw it out of the yard. And then the thrower had to go fetch it. As soon as you left the yard, you got shocked until you came back to the yard. It didn't feel good, but it was hilarious. You're like scampering back to the yard to get back in.
Oh, I think I might have turned this on. That really is unpleasant.
So now you know.
I love it.
Another product I chose was the Real Roaster. It just reminded me of camping growing up with my family. We would go out and camp in the desert a lot, ride motorcycles and stuff. And so this just reminds me of like in the evenings when everything would calm down, we'd have s'mores around the fire. You turn this little knob and it actually can like spin the end of it. So you get like an even roastage.
Well, Sarah, growing up, I did martial arts. Basically, was very crappy at every single sport. So my parents thought, we're gonna have him do martial arts because.
I can't swing a bat, but I can kick someone in the face.
So Sarah, this is the mini desktop boxing kit. It comes with a punching bag right here and a little glove.
Cute little glove.
Yeah, it's so cute. It goes right on your finger. Boop. Yeah, you can just put this on your desk and then hit it and play with it. I had a punching bag like this that I would train on all the time. When I was 12 years old, I got my black belt. And I remember one year I met my first friend group that wasn't my base friend group that I knew from elementary school. They thought I was cool and everything. We'd play music. They found out I did martial arts and they're like, we want to see you do martial arts. I'm like, well, I'm actually training for a tournament.
Oh boy, where is this going?
My friends really wanted to come, so they were so excited. I was so excited. So they all show up. I had done the training classes. I thought I was ready for it. I was vastly mistaken.
Mistakes were made.
Every move I made, he avoided, he slipped through, he ducked out, and he'd give me a kick in the chest or he'd give me a kick in the head. The score was so bad, I lost a point.
What? How do you lose a point?
My friends come down, I'm like just so sad. I thought I trained hard enough. Didn't. Nope.
You know what this is? This right
I
here.
do.
Lincoln Logs.
I don't know why you're going,
These are old school, so
Yeah, these are itty bitty.
the story behind these, when I was younger, I used to, as a kid, eat and suck on these for so long that the color would go and you could like
What?
bend them.
You ate Lincoln Logs?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was like
You know this is going out on the internet, right? Like everybody's gonna know that now that you sucked on Lincoln Logs until they got noodly.
I went to town on Lincoln Logs.
You've given us enough personal info here. I think we're good.
Form a special connection with these items and hundreds more gifts at bat19.com. Bye!
Bat19.com